Hey YouTube, Chad here from Dirt Poor TV. Today what we're going to do is change the oil on this 2022 Can-Am X3 XRC Turbo RR. It's basically the same from 2016 to current, turbo or non-turbo. That really doesn't matter as long as it's a 900 Rotax motor. Basically this machine is brand new, but it is a 22 model, and here we are in 25, but it only has 14 hours, 199 miles on it. But we want to get that motor oil out of there before we drive it around, put some miles on it, because it's really the years that we're worried about with the oil being in there. We'll do the differentials at a different time, but let's get that motor oil out of there. So let's roll that intro. Let's get this going. Hey YouTube. This is Chad from Dirt Poor TV. If this is your first time watching and you like this kind of content, please hit that subscribe button. Okay, I'll take you over the table here, show you what we've got, what you're going to need. Need some rags, some gloves if you would like. You're also going to need a funnel. This funnel here I got off of Amazon. It fits right down into the skid plate, and it'll drain your oil out without having a mess. 3/8 ratchet, 3/8 extension, 17 millimeter for one drain plug, 10 millimeter for the other drain plug. That's in your 3/8 drive. Then you're going to need a 8 millimeter for your filter, and a 1/4 inch drive, 1/4 inch ratchet, and then you're going to need a 1/4 inch torque wrench and a 3/8 torque wrench. You're also going to need oil. Choose your brand, whatever you prefer. That's up to you. I'm not going to tell you at what weight to choose. I'm not going to tell you of what brand. You do your own research. You pick whatever you want. You're going to need an oil filter, and then you're also going to need a the O-ring for your oil filter, and then you're going to need 2 washers. One washer for your 17 millimeter drain plug and one washer for your 10 millimeter drain plug. I use some brake clean, parts cleaner, something like that to clean up anything if you have any spills. Also your rag, and then you're going to need some sort of funnel to put your oil into your crankcase. So I'll take you over here to the machine and show you some of the places that you need to familiarize yourself with if you don't already know. Sorry about that. Let me grab it. Okay, right up in there, we're on the driver's side. Let's squeeze up in there. So right there, that yellow cap, that's going to be where you fill and check your oil. That yellow cap unscrews. Let's go around here to the passenger side. Okay, let me get you up in here a little better. That right there, that up there is where your oil filter goes. You take those 3 screws off, and I'll take you down below. So from the rear of the vehicle, still on the passenger side. Okay, so on the passenger side, we're underneath of it, looking directly straight up. I'll shine some light in there. Okay, so looking up in there, you can see, I'm gonna have to zoom maybe. Alright, see that bolt with the blue line on it? That's your 17 millimeter drain plug, and the one to the left is your 10 millimeter drain plug. It's up to you which one you want to take off first, but I always do the 17 millimeter first, let all that oil drain out because that's the bulk of your oil, and then I'll do the 10 millimeter drain plug second. Break loose the 17 millimeter. Now I'm going to break loose the 10 millimeter. Both of those are loose. Now position your drain pan underneath. And you want to get your funnel in place. That's why you use this collapsible funnel. And I can tell you, I don't like it. It looks to be like it's a little too short and not quite round enough at the top to catch everything. But I'm going to have to move the camera from here to remove both of the bolts. I will move the camera to the back of the vehicle. If all the oil goes into the pan, it'll be a success. If it goes all over the floor and you hear me cursing, it's going to be a huge failure. Do not buy that funnel. This 10 millimeter is the one you got to hold on to because it will fall and go inside the pan if you don't have a screen over it. So when you get to the last thread, make sure you hold on to it. Oh wow, that one worked perfect. Okay, get your 8 millimeter. We're on the passenger side and we're working on the oil filter. Go ahead and loosen up these bolts here. Hold on to these bolts because you don't want to drop one. They're a bear to find once if you drop one down here. I'm going to grab a little screwdriver to help me to get that. Go slow. Try not to lose any oil. Try to keep it all in there as much as possible. There's your filter. I caught quite a bit of it. I don't think I spilled any. Now we want to inspect and make sure that we have the original washers off the bolts that we took out. So these are the originals. These are the new ones that go on, because we do not want to double them up. If you double them up, you're looking for a leak. So now that we know that we are not doubling them up, we can get the new ones out, but let's make sure we definitely have threads. We didn't strip any threads out. We're not going to be cross-threading. Clean these off a bit. Make sure there's not any chunks. This has a magnet in it, the 17 millimeter one. I don't see any chunks. We're going to blow this out and clean out the inside. Make sure there's nothing down in there. I'm going to go over to the air compressor and blow it out just to make sure nothing's in there. We're going to wipe this out, spray it off with some brake clean. I'm going to go over to the air compressor and spray that off. Now we can put our new washers back on, or put our new washers on. I guess we wouldn't be putting them back on. We're going to take our new O-ring, going to get a little bit of oil, going to lube that baby up, stick her on. New washer. New washer. Now we're ready to go back over there. New filter. Obviously we're going to put this side down on into the filter housing. Install both drain plugs. I'm starting with the 17 millimeter first. Torque the 17 millimeter to 22 foot-pounds. And torque the 10 millimeter to 11 foot-pounds. Now that we have the drain plugs in and you have your oil filter on, we're going to go ahead and fill this up here with 3.7 quarts of oil. This funnel works pretty good as long as you just go slow with it and make sure you don't overfill. Just don't fill it up too fast. I'm not going to let you guys watch me fill up all 3.7 quarts of oil. I'm just going to do this one right here, and I'll get back with you. I'll end up putting in a little over 3 quarts, and then I'll check it, and then I'll start the vehicle. Okay, I just let it sit for about 2 minutes, and we'll check it. Pull it out. And we are right at the max line, which is perfect. Check it one more time. If I would have put that whole 3.7 quarts in there, we would have been over full. We'd end up taking some out. Here we are, right there, almost touching the M. So I will call that good. And make sure you note that don't just dump that 3.7 in there and walk away. Hey guys, I just want to let you know we got a lot going on here. Make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe. It's not just for the Can-Am. We got stuff for the Brute Force. We got stuff for the Polaris Assault. I'll turn the camera around and show you a little bit what we got. We got all kinds of boxes here. Just to go over a few things. This section right here is for the Polaris. We've got hand guards. We've got one rig design eye scratchers. We're probably going to be doing a jack shaft bearing. Also doing the sprocket bearing on it. I even have some videos I made over the winter that I just didn't have time to get out, but the videos are already uploaded on my computer. I just haven't edited them yet. We got the Ryko Moto turn signal kit. This is a fabulous kit. It doesn't take any of your rocker switches. That's for the Can-Am here. Also we've got, I mentioned it earlier, but I'll do the diff front diff and the rear diff on it later, but it's only got 200 miles on it, so I won't be doing that yet. We got a couple odds and end boxes there that will be really short, quick videos. Other stuff, Kawasaki stuff, some of that's the mower, but some of that is the brute force, and I got boxes for the brute force in another garage. That right there is for the Can-Am. That's the bent metal windshield washer kit, power windshield washer kit, bent metal front windshield glass, bent metal rear windshield glass on the floor there. We've got other things coming in the mail, so stay tuned. We've got a lot of videos coming, so we will be getting more videos out as soon as we can. I would like to do one a week, but I just can't get that done, so I'll get as many done as we can. Just stay tuned and make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Dirt Poor TV.